We speak to the father of the newborn baby, Boitumelo Kgabale, for more. A very good evening to you. Thank you so much for your time. It must have been a very stressful time as you hear conflicting statements. Talk to us about your experience.
Yeah, it's very confusing. The Department of Health has left us so traumatized, not only us, but the whole family. The whole family.
So, tell us a little bit more about what actually happened and how this communication was articulated to you.
Actually, our baby was supposed to be born on the 7th of May. Then, due to high pressure to the mom of the baby, they sent her home and they said our file is misplaced inside the clinic. So they sent us back on the next day. Then the baby was born on a cesarean section, and then the baby was later taken to ICU, and then the mother got to see the baby up until they said the following day on the 9th of May, up until they say the baby is normal.
So when they told you that the baby is no more, I would imagine that the immediate response is to go and confirm it and see for yourself with your own eyes whether your baby is still alive or not.
Yeah, we were so confused. We were so confused because we spoke to them. They said to us the baby on the 9th. On the 9th, they said early in the morning. They said that the baby is in ICU and the baby is fine. And later that day, they came back with the story that the baby is normal. So we were so confused. And they even told her that we must start with the preparation to take the baby to our specific morgue.
So you're saying that you didn't get a chance to confirm and see if the baby is no more at the time when they were communicating with you?
Nothing.
Why is that, if I may ask? Why did you not go and confirm and see and verify for yourself?
I was so confused because they left us with no replies. We went to organize our funeral now. We were now planning to organize a funeral. I never even went there. I never even went there to go check whether the baby is still there or when. But we organized, and I organized with the mortuary. The guy said to me they were going to pick up the baby on Monday. And then on Sunday, they phoned us and saying that the baby is alive, is in ICU.
My goodness. So you speak about the great deal of trauma that this has left your family with. What are the next steps? I mean, the baby's still alive. How is the baby doing as you and I speak? And what are the next steps?
At the moment, the baby is fine. The only problem that we are having is we don't know whether that baby is ours. We still want the DNA. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, that's a frightening position to be in.
We still want the DNA.
When will you be taking the process and the steps to ensure that you have that DNA?
I'm still consulting with my lawyers. I'll be taking DNA soon, but I won't be taking DNA in Pelonomi. I don't trust them anymore.
Yeah.
I don't trust them anymore. And they are saying they took us to psychologists. They never did. We'll also go to our own psychologist. We don't need a hospital to take us anywhere.
What kind of explanation did they give you? I mean, as you got to the hospital and you were told, oh, by the way, the baby's alive but in ICU, how did they hold themselves to account? I mean, causing you that much trauma, you're organizing the funeral, you've already told the family, and all of a sudden the story changes.
It was horrible. It was horrible. We are still not fine. We are still not fine. They said they were going to organize us a counseling, but they never did. They never did.
So are you saying that at the moment that your lawyers are dealing with this and you're hoping for some sense of accountability to take place here and perhaps a more valid explanation as you also await the processes to conduct the DNA?
Yes. I think everything, I don't have to, now my legal advice advised me not to say now anything.
Yeah.
Because those guys, they are going to contact them. They will deal with them. I'm not going to answer anything from now on. They are going to be answered by my lawyer.
Absolutely.
Because they failed us. They never even called us. This thing happened. It's been a month now. They never even contact us saying they are sorry about what happened or anything. They are just quiet. They are just speaking with the media only, but not us.
That's shocking.
So it's disrespect. They are disrespecting us. They are not taking us serious.
Boitumelo, thank you so much for talking to us. A very touching story here. We wish you all of the best. May you find a way to hold them to account in whatever form or fashion. And of course, the questions, the confusion around whether or not the baby that you have in your house is indeed the right baby. Also very heartbreaking to learn. A bitter, sweet story. But of course, we're hoping that you will be speaking to us again once you have the results and you have some sort of leeway in terms of the legal processes that need to unfold. Thank you so much for speaking to us and sharing your story. Boitumelo Kgabale, who is one of the parents of a newborn baby who was falsely declared dead. Can you imagine that? And then, of course, now the family is threatening some legal action against the Pelonomi Hospital in Bloemfontein.